is our herd. And I've come back from collecting some things on my walk that I'm going to make paintbrushes with. As long as the cats don't eat it all. Mimi, you're really going for it, aren't you, baby? Yeah, how about you, Olive? Yeah? Look at that, Olive. Look at our 13-year-old grandma going for it. Oh, all right, Mimi. Here. Yeah. I'm going to have to buy y'all some more cat grass, I think. Yeah. How about you, Trixie? You too? Yeah, you too. Okay. All right. Yeah, you got some grasses? Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, guys. We're going to take it up in the studio.
Hey everyone, this is another point of view shot for this video, and I do move my head around a bit, so you are going to see the piles of art projects on the floor and some art supplies that I haven't put away yet. And I'm not sure if I like this POV style, but it does give you some indication of how I'm making decisions and also just how small this space is. I like to create my own brushes out of things that I find on my walks because it helps me create my own visual language. And you can use anything to create your own visual language and make your own paintbrushes. You don't have to go on a walk. You can find stuff in your home as well. But I like going on these walks in my neighborhood. Really, when I first got sick, I couldn't even walk to the end of my driveway. I couldn't even walk out the front door, really. But as I figured out my triggers and the low histamine diet, I got on the cromolyn sodium and I took my antihistamines. I was able to do longer walks. At first, it was just to the corner. After a while, I could make it around the block, and eventually I was able to go on the walking path that rambles through our neighborhood and the woods that's in our neighborhood. Since then, I walk about 30 minutes every morning and every evening after dinner. Unless, of course, it's unbearably hot or snowing or really cold out. I had read Sarah Ballantyne's work on autoimmune disease, and one of the recommendations she had was to be outside every day, even if it was just for 5 minutes. And I found these walks really helped me find my own sense of well-being. I now understand them as slow walks or a walking studio. I always took my phone with me and began documenting what I found on my walk, taking lots of pictures. And now I have a photo essay spanning many years of how the neighborhood changed, the different lizards and bugs and animals that I saw on these walks. And I got to know my neighbors who have dogs because they were also out walking all the time. Then when COVID hit, the walking path suddenly got really busy. Everybody was out doing slow walking. I got to know a few more neighbors, and it helped me feel connected.
Because I know this will drive me bananas later. Okay, now you can use this end and also this end.
My neighborhood was built on a paper pulp forest, and we still have a lot of southern pine trees in the neighborhood. So there's a ton of these pine needles everywhere. And I thought these might make a good mark making tool if I bundled them together like the grass. It's funny because our neighborhood, because it was built on a paper pulp forest, all of the pine trees are planted in straight rows. So when you walk past them, they're just perfectly aligned. So our neighborhood has nature in it, but it's not exactly natural.
Okay. Oh! Okay. Okay. The, always an issue when you bring stuff in from outside is that you're gonna have some hitchhikers. I don't know what you are, but let's see if we can get you to come on out of there. Ah! Okay. Yeah. What if? Alright, so now we have this. I'm just gonna cut this off. That. Okay. So what do we want to do here? You want to just do these guys? Let's do that. There's that. Okay. Sounds like maybe a Mimi. Okay, let's see what we have.